Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over how you can make an agent on the Rival platform. For those who already know how to make agents, you can leave. This video is for how to make an agent based on the name of the video. Anyway, on the Rival platform, there are multiple ways to create an agent. One way is to build it through Rivalbot. Another way is to go through the build section. Here, you can type in exactly what agent you want to build, and Rival will build it for you. A lot of people prefer to go and build the agent in a manual manner. Now, preference is entirely up to you, but being more specific and creating a more personalized agent leads to a better product. To start off, we're going to go through the manual way. We have the name of the agent here. For testing purposes, I'm just going to put test. For marketing purposes, try to have a name that defines the agent but also appeals to the consumer. Make it interesting, but also make it informative. All right, we've filled out the name and the description of the agent. Let's keep moving. The instructions of the agent. Now, this is very important. At Rival, we heavily recommend you create instructions that are very detailed and very specific on what the agent does. An agent with the more detailed plan is the better agent. Make it super long, make it super detailed. All right, the instructions are good to go. In this case, we have fairly easy instructions. Let's move on. Category, fairly simple. Pick the category. Okay. The agent icon. Now, in most cases, making an agent, the icon doesn't necessarily matter. However, this is a marketplace, and you are selling this. You want to make it appealing to the customer. Generating the icon gives you a great outcome. However, in most cases, it's fairly simple. Feel free to upload your own image and make the agent icon as creative as you want to make it. Moving on to capabilities. Capabilities is where you can add the tools and the sub-agents inside of your main agent. Let me go over this. When creating an agent, you can search through tools to find the best tool for your liking. You can pair multiple tools together, or you can keep it simple and have a few tools. The process is entirely up to you. Let me also note, once again, this is a marketplace. Making an agent expensive is entirely up to you. However, you must be aware of buyers and how much they are willing to spend. If I type in location, all functions relating to location will populate. My personal favorite is the web search tool. Very simple, very affordable, because it's entirely free. Let's move on. Sub-agents. This will be covered in another video. The sub-agents can work in two ways. They can either work in parallel or sequential to the main agent you're building. Of course, having another agent attached could make it more intelligent. And as you scroll down here, you can see the theme of the agent. Let's move on. All right, as we created the agent, we now pop up inside the internal interface. This is what the agent looks like. Let's take a pause here and let's go over some things. At the top, we have the model that you are using inside your agent. Choose between which large language model you want to use. Put in your API token in the exact model you use. Gemini is provided by the platform. At the top right, we have help instructions, our chat history, the settings of the agent, and publishing to the marketplace. Above the prompt bar, you can see the tools that come with the agent. To add more tools, click the blue plus. Here, you can add tools, connectors, and schedule your rituals for the agents. Now, rituals we go over in a different video, but to keep it short and simple, rituals are the purpose of the agent. It's like setting an alarm for the agent to work. The agent can move autonomously over time. An example of this is sending an email to my friend tomorrow at 9 a.m. or checking the weather every day at 5 p.m. This is a ritual. This can be set up from inside the agent. Rituals are easy to make. You type in, let's make a ritual. Look at that. Let's go ahead. Let's make a ritual where every morning the agent creates a daily fun fact. Right here you can see from the tool call, the agent has created a ritual for me. If I would like to schedule it, it asks me to run every morning and to schedule it for 8 a.m. I confirm the ritual and it applies it. I can check in my setting under schedules and it confirms it. Here, the agent runs autonomously for me. That means that the agent does this ritual and I'm not even on my laptop. You can also see all your rituals made through the Rituals tab. Let's add a few more tools. Bang, bang, and bang. Last but not least, let's add connectors. In this case, I just want to create a Gmail and a Google Drive connector. By doing that, I hit this plus button right outside of it and it will set it up. Now, from this point, we've added the tools, we've added the connectors, we've added the rituals, the name, the description, etc., etc. The tool looks good. Before we publish, really quick, the memory is something I would like to cover. The memory is very important. Here, we can see certain exchanges we had with the agent. In this case, I would like to only keep the things that matter. You also have the option to clear all memories. Okay, release notes. This is very important to us at Rival because the platform is constantly moving. Rival is a supply chain and people are always updating their tools. You are going to be updating your tool quite a bit. People want to know what is updated and what stayed the same. In this case, we are making a new agent, so I'm just going to put new. This is a major bump, so I'm going to do 1.0. Let's publish. And there you go.